What's going on, Libra? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. I've been feeling pumped there, Libra. Your ruler just entered into your sign not too long ago. Hope you're feeling just beautiful, feeling even more so than normal, Libra. Feeling charming, feeling elegant, just empress. And for those of you who are returning, I feel like I might be more excited than you are, Libra. Welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Libra, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Yeah, you would think that my Venus was in Libra there, Libra. My Venus is in Leo, by the way, in case you were curious. But yeah, with this weekly spread, Libra, whenever just with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. I'm all over the place now. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, all the Emperor shenanigans with me, and never force a ring on the situation, okay? So with all that being said, Libra, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Libra. Now, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we'll get some details with the tarot. This is a newer one, Libra. I've been digging this one so far. The energies have been great. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching, Libra, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group, very great energies that they bring. I think you would really enjoy. And one of them, I want to say she's a Libra rising, so that's dope. But Libra, let's go ahead and get into your first card here, which is appropriate for the Scorpio season here, because you got the Death card. And with this energy, Libra, I do feel like that I do feel like that a cycle is potentially closing out, or there's a need for a, because it feels like maybe for some we may be kind of clinging on to something with this death card. And we go through all types of deaths, and I don't mean just like literal death. I mean just more so like from even just like a day to day, Libra. Whenever you go to sleep and then you wake up, that's a whole new cycle. A death in a sense has happened there because now you're a new you. Or even just going through the seasons, or even going through maybe when you're changing jobs, or when you're changing relationships, or anything along those lines. There's always that transition type of period. And yeah, for some, I feel that there is this energy of where we just might be kind of stuck, possibly. And we're having a hard time moving on from something. Maybe we had either one of those things happen. Maybe we got laid off from a job, or maybe we had a relationship that's just ended. It's the endings part that I feel that maybe that for some might be focused on, and it's not realizing that where when something does end, something concurrently begins. And that's the exciting part of this stuff, Libra. Even though we might be still processing and maybe even mourning this whatever this end happened to be, but it's these ends, that all these cycles here, that keep this mighty tree growing. Even when you think about just trees alone, in order for them to get those new leaves, older leaves have to die off and become mulch and things for this tree to grow back again and keep that fuel going. So I feel that is, if Libra, depending on where you're at, especially in like American culture, we're really not taught to celebrate death in any sort of capacity like that. But really, death is the celebration of life. And again, that could be tough, but it is one where these changes are going to keep happening. These cycles are happening, so if we can find a way to make peace with that, then I feel we enjoy these transitions a lot easier. But let's get some tarot on this and get some details. All right, Libra. So you have the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and then the Page of Cups here. And you know, I feel with this, Libra, with the Three of Wands being here, I feel that this Three of Wands is kind of asking you, as we're going through these these transition or transitory periods, that instead of looking at them again with like this sadness or this disappointment or this thing of letting go, because in the Five of Cups in like the Rider White deck, there's this person that's mourning these three cups that have spilled, but in that spillage there are two cups that have been presented behind them, and even sometimes they got a whole river that's flowing next to them, so really they can just run over and fill up their cups again there, Libra. And that's essentially what I feel this energy is trying to have you do, is to run over to that river and go fill up your cups again. Go see what new things we can that this journey has to offer you, what ways you can grow and expand your horizon, because without this change everything would just kind of stagnate. We would never have these new ideas, these new inspirations, these new relationships, new anything. And especially that makes it hard when we're clinging to those energies to allow newness to come in there. And I feel with this Two of Cups, there's this energy of making peace, like this internal peace inside with like you and your higher self. And it's like we may not understand in that particular moment why this thing is happening, and it might have us feel some type of way there, Libra. The Page of Cups is a very sensitive page. He feels quite a bit, but it's just like, how can he take those new emotions and allow them something new to sprout? And and you even feel with this Ace of Swords, again, it's like changing our idea of the ideas of endings and not looking at them as something. And I get it, again, Libra, it is sometimes sad when we do have things come to an end, but it's more space that's being cleared out for you, and it's just like gives you an opportunity. How do you want to fill up your cups going forward? Because if we keep staying in that sense of disappointment, because again, those periods are going to happen whether we like it or not. It's just, how do we make peace with that and come to celebrate what is to come? So just something to think about there, Libra, when you're dealing with this energy. But I like that. Let's get another oracle on the mix. And this reminds me, I always like talking about one of my favorite combinations is when the Tower and your ruler, the Empress, comes through. Exactly. The Tower comes through and brings chaos and destruction, discord, removes old foundations in order for you, because now you got the Weaver card here, Libra, in order for the Empress to come through and weave together bring about abundance and beauty and new energy here. And that's why I feel like this Weaver energy is giving me that. Now that this thing has whatever ends that we're coming through there, we can weave together something new here. Work from this energy that you have here and create whatever you want. So let's say if we lost a job, well, that's the nice thing is, where again that is always tough to deal with, but now you have an opportunity to try maybe something new, and get you out of your comfort zone in a sense, and I even feel for some that maybe we feel a little out of control with this energy, that we've been trying to weave together something, but it's all starting to maybe even become untangled in a sense. And I feel like when that starts to happen, Libra, that's when we need to take a moment and pause for a second, get into that hermit energy, and figure out what is it that has thrown our resonance off. What has, and just like really kind of reconnect within, because the Two of Cups for me is like a kind of a similar version to like the Lovers, where it's just going within to try to find that balance, connect with higher self, and to form that oneness. But let me get a little bit more on this Weaver here and see what's going on, Libra. Because with Venus being in your sign, depending on where your placements are at, that's forming conjunctions, and you can do a lot with that beautiful energy. You can create whatever it is that you're, because you are a very creative sign, Libra, being ruled by Venus. Boy, because here she is. What's good, girl? So hold on, let me see what's going on here. So, yeah, absolutely. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, the World, the Stars, and the Empress. Let's start with her. Because Libra, this is what I'm talking about. You can take, the nice thing when we have these voids that are left is that you can fill them with whatever you want. And maybe for some, I feel like we might, even if this is not something that is happening, maybe this is something that we're thinking about bringing to an end, but we're not quite sure what to bring next. But the options are endless there, Libra. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you can bring into being. The world is your oyster, and however you want to, and whatever it is that you want to create, whatever it wants you to look like, but it is journeying within and asking what energies do I have to work at my disposal? What things am I passionate about? And where how do I want to, because the Empress is not just this beautiful figure. She takes this beauty that she has and gives back. She's not just all about receiving energy. She's that giving. And I even do feel there, Libra, that there's this energy even with the Empress that, and in the Star card here, it's like maybe even we might be in this, in making this transition, like ending something here, that something new will come into your sphere here. Like the Stars is looking towards the future, and it's just asking what it is that you, and this, like, in the Stars is like making a wish. What do you want to manifest? And then the Weavers is making that so. Let me do it like this. It's making that so, and bringing these things. So I really hope, Libra, that you are getting into this state of just like heightened manifestation and really starting to focus. Because even with the World here, it's like that's even, that's the last stop of the major arcana before we start all over again as the Fool. So yeah, I feel like a lot to think about as far as like what you want to create, what this next chapter is even looking like for you, because now you have your thoughts, the Ace of Swords, and we're making them into things, the Ace of Pentacles. So, and I feel like, Libra, with the Five of Cups there too, it's not being afraid of failure as well, or feeling like, because there may be times while we're doing this thing where we try to manifest something that doesn't quite work how we planned, and it's just like, okay, that's the time to go back to the drawing board to kind of reevaluate what did we learn from this experience, and then try again and then make it better. It's not to get just stuck in that energy of defeat. So that's even something I feel like to consider as well. But I really love that, Libra, and by the way, this is a hard ass Empress. I love this Empress in this deck. So, alright, Libra. That's lovely. Let's get your last oracle card. And this Reaver's even giving me like magician energy there, Libra. Because I do feel, yeah, like you are in a really just like a heightened sense of manifestation here. So, Alright, Libra. And so, last little card here is you got the Witch Bottle card. And I do feel for some that there's something here that we're trying, like, try not to keep something bottled up, Libra. So I feel like there's this energy that's trying to get you to access maybe some things that we might have kept sealed up. Maybe you like creating, maybe working with glass there, Libra, or maybe you like gardening in a sense. Maybe even like this cauldron, maybe we're cooking up some stuff here, maybe literally maybe some food, but maybe you're working with. Maybe even got like a sense like type of thing. Like maybe we're working with incense or essential oils, or maybe even different type of products possibly there, Libra. Just something I feel like to and just bring a lot of this loveliness into your world there. And I feel like, and not even just in your world, you could probably even take this stuff, and not necessarily that you need to make a profit, but I mean, if you want to, you could. But even like kind of doing some stuff for the world as well there, Libra. And however big that you want that to be, maybe this is for your family, maybe this is for your friends, maybe this is for your neighborhood, whatever that's looking like. But let me get a little bit more energy on this witch battle card here, Libra. Because I even feel with this witch battle too, Libra, that I'm even getting this energy of, maybe working with more, just paying attention to even like the different sort of like maybe fragrances that we're working with, or even just like the certain products that we may be using. Just like maybe we're trying to do some more natural stuff, or maybe even doing like your own DIY type of stuff. I do like, I make my own lotion, my own body wash, and I mean it's not anything super fancy though, Libra. But I want to get back in the thing of even make my own deodorant again, because that was really nice. But I feel like something along those lines. We're just working with more like natural products is something I feel that is kind of coming through there too. But let me get this energy first. Hold on, maybe one more card here. Thank you. Alright, Libra. Last little bit here. So you have the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the look at all this abundance, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, and then the Hanged Man here, Libra. And then let's switch back over. Libra, because I do feel for some that maybe we might be thinking about, it's like we might be thinking about cooking up our own type of business here. Maybe the Empress is she's starting up her own company there, Empress Incorporated. With it. That actually might be your title there, Libra. I like that. But I do feel that there is this energy of, this Two of Pentacles is giving me this sort of crafting type of energy, getting into that creative energy that you do have. Because you, again, you really are a creative sign there, Libra. And I do feel, though, with this Three of Swords, that this could even, because if there's something that we may be kind of clinging on to, or maybe again that we might feel kind of sad about, kind of this melancholy sort of energy that's coming with this Three of Swords, that maybe have to do with this Death card, that doing this type of work here, working in the garden, making some music, or even just like maybe even beautifying your space even a little bit, can help you heal and process and get back into balance. You know, kind of give back. For some, I feel like it's giving back to yourself, but there even is this energy of, with the Six of Pentacles, and that's interesting, of some sort of service that I feel like is going on there. Maybe this is doing some sort of like community thing, possibly, or where do I want to put you? I'm trying to, but some sort of community thing, possibly, or maybe even like working, maybe even like joining like a class, possibly. That might be something to think about. You know, they have like, maybe we're doing some crafts, or maybe a cooking class, or something I feel that can bring about like a new, not necessarily a new way of thinking, but kind of help you see this situation from a different light, and see how you're processing this healing in a different type of way. This, if you allow that energy to express, it gives it a sense of release, as opposed to maybe for some, we might be keeping this energy bottled up, possibly. And with the Three of Cups, maybe this is even for some, maybe even consider like going out with the group, possibly. Maybe even some, and this may not have to be a big group, maybe this is some friends, maybe doing like one of those like wine and painting type of things, or maybe going to like an art gallery or a concert, or maybe on like a nature walk, something to bring, to appreciate the beauty that is around you there, and see how much, even when things feel like that they're just leaving all the time, how much we can fill that space up with Empress energy. And I get that, Libra, too. If we may have been dealing with something just really heavy here, and we haven't been wanting to get out and celebrate. I do understand that, and it's like, take the time that you do need, but I feel like it's not letting that energy be, you know, forever, or feel like that you're going to feel like that this forever, that things can change, and things can and will get back into balance. The universe always balances itself out. So, just something to think about there, Libra. But I still don't know where I want to put you. I want to put this card somewhere. I got this whole beautiful setup, and I'm like, it's not working. So we're just going to put you there. It's fine. I keep putting you right back there. Nature, my problem, Libra. Sidebar. I've been doing this thing here where I'm just kind of, as I'm talking, doing just rearranging the cards and different type of patterns here, and just whatever makes sense, and just whatever, Libra. Just me tapping into my Empress energy. It's fine. But if I think I'm gonna leave that there, Libra. But if anything resonated with you, or if you like that, Libra, give it a thumbs up and share this, because I do feel that it can be tough. Sometimes we want to keep ourselves bottled up, or keep in this like kind of reclusive type of energy, but you know, we can't, if we keep that energy bottled up and don't allow that an outlet, then the energy starts to fester, and it's, you know, that turns into a tower moment, and it's just a whole thing, Libra. So just something to think about. Share that with someone if you know someone who's struggling, and subscribe there, you Empress, and hit that bell button to get notified of all these videos. I love saying that. Sometimes I would think I'd get tired of saying that, but no, I love saying that. So yeah, subscribe, Empress. And then last little bit, if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the Chariot, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans. We're getting ready to actually come up on a new lunar cycle here soon, Libra, on Monday. So that's exciting. And actually, when I'm recording this, the moon, or when this is coming out, the moon is in Libra. So it's like you got all this Libra energy. You know, you got moon in Libra, Venus is in Libra, all this feminine energy in Libra. It's fantastic. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Libra. Moving on to new experiences. Letting go of, not even letting go, but just moving on from whatever this situation that may have been happening. Because the Six of Swords can be a card of transitions, moving on to new experiences. But if we've been feeling stuck, it's examining why we've been feeling stuck. What is it that's keeping us rooted in this, keeping us from going on to calmer shores, to try to bring this sense of balance and harmony back into our worlds there, Libra. And then kind of meditate on that and figure out what you want to do. And then maybe this is something where we're doing some journaling possibly to help process this, or whatever that's looking like. But finding, I feel, a healthy outlet to process this energy. But let me get your other oracle card here, so I can get you out of here, Libra. Oh. Interesting, Libra. I like that. So you have the Walker here, and this is the card of the unknown and a journey. And that might be something too, Libra. While you're processing this thing, maybe it's just something as simple as just going out for a walk. And go somewhere maybe you haven't gone before. Something to kind of break up the routine, break up the monotony of this journey, and kind of just go out there and go see something. Go again, go on like a hike maybe you've been meaning to go to, or something that you've been putting off. Or maybe this is, you happen to walk by and you happen to see a shop that you've never been in. Go in there, Libra. Or just something, I feel, just to kind of change things up a little bit. Go journey into the unknown, I feel, can bring about a different perspective in things. And maybe something will maybe not necessarily inspire you, but just like you'll have this sort of like this epiphany moment. Like it's a tower, but in a very soft tower is what I feel like is coming through there. So sort of like this, like, oh goodness, like I've been yeah, no, it's, I hope that makes sense there, Libra, but give it a try. So alright, Libra, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So you stay safe out there, Empress, with all this energy, all this change that's coming through there, but really all this manifestation too. Like, and raise your vibration to the roof. And I feel like a great way to do that is, or one way to do that, doing some creative type of endeavors, maybe going for a walk, something to get the energies moving. Even my ears kind of ringing. I feel like that's yeah, Libra. So yeah, do some manifesting there for sure. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.